In a recent media briefing, Toyota CEO Akio Toyoda unveiled the company's ambitious plans to increase production of electric vehicles, EVs. Toyota announced a goal of 3.5 million EVs per year by 2030, to be produced across 30 different Toyota and Lexus models in all market segments. Along with this, Toyota pledged a staggering $70 billion towards electrification efforts. This commitment, the largest of any original equipment manufacturer or OEM, has led some to believe that Toyota is conceding that EVs are the future of the automotive industry. However, it's worth noting that Toyota's $70 billion commitment is for electrified vehicles, a term that includes both all-electric vehicles and hybrid models. Toyota is not the only automaker making significant investments in EVs, as several other companies, including General Motors, Ford, and Volkswagen, have also announced plans to invest billions of dollars in electric and hybrid vehicle production. Toyota's recent commitment to increase production of electric vehicles has garnered significant attention, as the company has previously been hesitant to fully embrace the shift towards battery-powered vehicles. Toyota CEO Akio Toyoda announced that the company will spend $35 billion on battery electric vehicles alone, as part of a larger $70 billion investment in electrified vehicles, which includes both all-electric and hybrid models. This represents a significant increase in Toyota's previous EV ambitions and puts the company on par with General Motors in terms of EV investment. However, Volkswagen has invested more in EVs than any other major automaker and is making the biggest bet on the future of electric transportation. While Toyota's commitment to EVs is noteworthy, it's important to note that the majority of the company's electrified vehicles will likely still be traditional hybrids or plug-in hybrid variants rather than all-electric models. Toyota has stated that it plans to offer a variety of low-carbon options, including hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, in an effort to appeal to a wide range of customers. However, it's worth considering that EVs not only produce zero emissions, but also get cleaner over their lifetimes as charging grids decarbonize through the use of renewables or the replacement of coal plants with natural gas generation. Toyota's reluctance to fully embrace electric vehicles has been a topic of discussion in the automotive industry for some time. In 2019, Toyota's Vice President of Research and Development for Europe, Gerald Kilman, shed some light on the reason for this hesitance: battery production capacity. While Toyota does have the ability to produce batteries, its capacity is lower compared to companies like Tesla. However, it's not the total amount of batteries that Toyota can produce that's significant, but rather how the company allocates that production. Kilman revealed that Toyota has the capacity to produce enough batteries for 28,000 EVs annually, or for 1.5 million hybrid cars. According to Toyota, the environmental impact of selling 1.5 million hybrid cars is significantly greater than selling 28,000 all-electric vehicles. The company believes that by focusing on hybrids, it can reduce carbon emissions more effectively and provide its customers with more practical and affordable transportation options. Toyota's decision to prioritize hybrids over EVs is largely due to the limited supply of batteries, as well as the desire to offer customers vehicles that don't have range or charging concerns. While EVs may produce zero emissions, Toyota believes that the environmental benefits of hybrids, which use both electric and gasoline power, outweigh those of EVs, especially when considering the larger number of hybrids that could be sold. In addition to its focus on hybrid technology, Toyota also stands out among automakers for its use of nickel metal hydride batteries in a number of its electrified vehicles, including certain trim levels of the Prius hybrid. While these batteries are less expensive than lithium-ion alternatives, Toyota has found that they are not as prone to degradation caused by partial discharge and recharge cycles as initially believed. In fact, many Toyota and Ford hybrid taxis with high mileage have been able to maintain their original batteries due to this lack of degradation. However, Toyota does offer lithium-ion batteries in some trim levels of the Prius and in the Prius Prime plug-in hybrid. Besides hybrid cars, Toyota is also focusing on hydrogen fuel cell technology. This decision has been met with some controversy, as many see the widespread adoption of electric vehicles as an inevitability. However, Toyota's skepticism of electric vehicles is not without reason. Hydrogen fuel cell cars offer a number of benefits, including long driving ranges and quick refueling times. It remains to be seen which technology will ultimately come out on top, but Toyota's decision to bet on hydrogen cars is certainly a bold move. Perhaps the secret to Toyota's strategy lays at the bottom of Mount Fuji. Woven City project, located near the base of Mount Fuji in Japan, is an ambitious plan to create a fully autonomous, sustainable community that serves as a testing ground for new technologies like robotics, artificial intelligence, and smart homes. The city, which is expected to be powered by hydrogen fuel cells, will feature pedestrian streets interwoven with streets dedicated to self-driving cars. Toyota has stated that promoting human connection will be a major theme of the city, although specific details have not yet been released. The Woven City will be home to a starting population of about 360 inventors, senior citizens, and families with young children, who will test and develop these technologies in their daily lives. These residents, who are expected to move into the city within 5 years, will live in smart homes with in-home robotic systems and senior-based artificial intelligence to assist with daily living and monitor health. The eventual plan is for the Woven City to house a population of more than 2,000 Toyota employees and their families, retired couples, retailers, and scientists. The city will be built on the site of one of Toyota's former manufacturing plants, Higashi Fuji, and is expected to be fully sustainable, with rooftop solar panels and native vegetation throughout the city. Toyota has not yet revealed how the first residents of the Woven City will be chosen, and a spokesperson did not immediately respond to a request for more details. In addition to its focus on cutting-edge technologies, Toyota also aims to integrate nature into Woven City through the use of hydroponics, a method of growing plants without soil. This approach allows for the cultivation of vegetation in a controlled environment using water. But these future plans will not help Toyota at this moment. The Prius, Toyota's hybrid vehicle that was once hailed as a groundbreaking eco-friendly option, has now become a source of controversy for the company. Despite its status as one of the most fuel-efficient gas-powered cars on the market, some environmentalists have criticized Toyota for its slow transition to fully electric vehicles. This shift in perception highlights the rapid changes occurring in the automotive industry as it moves towards electrification and the challenges that even established players like Toyota must face as they adapt to these changes. As the global automotive industry shifts towards electrification, Toyota has made a commitment to increase its production and sales of electric vehicles. The Japanese automaker plans to sell 3.5 million electric vehicles per year by 2030. With roughly 1 million of those coming from its luxury brand Lexus. Toyota's decision to ramp up its production of EVs comes as other major automakers such as Volkswagen and General Motors also make significant investments in the technology. However, Toyota's approach to electrification has been somewhat conservative compared to its competitors, with a focus on hybrid and fuel cell technologies in addition to pure electric vehicles. This strategy is based on the belief that not all regions of the world are ready for mass adoption of EVs due to high costs and a lack of infrastructure. Despite this, Toyota's goal to sell 3.5 million electric vehicles per year by 2030 represents a significant increase in its previous ambitions for the technology and shows a recognition of the important role EVs will play in the company's future. While Toyota's recent announcement of its plans to boost electric vehicle production has been met with skepticism by some, the company's approach may actually be a wise move for a global automaker. Toyota's goal of 3.5 million electric vehicle sales per year by 2030 may seem conservative compared to other automakers, but it takes into account the differing rates of adoption for EVs in various markets around the world. The US, for example, has a slower rate of EV adoption compared to Europe and China, and there are even markets where there is no infrastructure in place for electric vehicles. By offering a range of electrified options, including traditional hybrids and plug-in hybrids, Toyota is able to cater to these varying needs and preferences. This diversified approach allows Toyota to hedge its bets and ensure it is well positioned to meet the changing demands of the global automotive market. However, the company argues that a mix of powertrain options is necessary due to varying rates of adoption for electric vehicles around the world, influenced by factors such as infrastructure, energy availability, and raw material costs for battery production. Toyota also believes that e-fuels, which are climate-neutral fuels for use in non-electric vehicles, will play a role in the company's goal of achieving carbon neutrality by 2050. In addition to cost and material constraints, Toyota points to the limited global supply of minerals like lithium, cobalt, and nickel as a challenge for mass production of electric vehicles. The Metals Company, a mining startup, estimates that current production of battery-grade nickel, cobalt, and manganese sulfate would only meet 60% of electric vehicle targets set by automakers in the US by 2030. Despite the push for electric vehicles from governments and consumers around the world, Toyota remains hesitant to fully embrace the technology. The Japanese automaker, known for its popular hybrid models such as the Prius, believes that EVs are just one piece of the puzzle in achieving carbon neutrality. Instead, Toyota is focusing on a diverse portfolio of electrified vehicles, including hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and all-electric models. This strategy is based on the belief that different regions will adopt EVs at different rates, due to factors such as infrastructure and access to raw materials for battery production. While Toyota has announced plans to increase its EV production and sales, it remains committed to a mixed market approach that includes both traditional gasoline-powered vehicles and alternative powertrains. That's it for today's video. These are some of the reasons why Toyota has not been keen on making electric vehicles. And guys, wait right here. You are missing an essential step. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. We are going to keep you updated, so share it with your friends, family, and everyone. For more insightful and helpful videos, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.